answers the questions that most Thai foods gets asked often. What is Seamoss?
Seamoss is a sea vegetable that is found in the sea, the Atlantic Ocean to be Pacific. It is a herb, or it's also classed as a plant, and it is very good for you. It holds 92 vitamin and minerals as the body holds 102. Seamoss is brilliant to boost health, and it actually kept the Irish alive during the Irish famine.
How do you eat Seamoss and what do you do with it?
At most Thai food, Seamoss can be added to anything you are going to eat. In the mornings, you can add it to your herbal tea, your coffee. For lunch, you can have it in your smoothies and shakes. You can add it to your lunch. You can add it to your dinner. You can add it to soups and casseroles. It literally melts in, and you can have it in anything you are eating to boost health.
How often do you take Seamoss?
Recommended daily dose for Seamoss is 2 to 4 tablespoons per day, every day. If you don't take your Seamoss daily, you won't feel the good effects of it.
Why do you use distilled water?
Most Thai foods use distilled water because distilled water has no added minerals. So when adding distilled water to the Seamoss jelly or any tailor-made Seamoss, I know that it is going to have its 92 vitamins and minerals, and anything I do add, such as spirulina, moringa, it will have those added nutrients and those added nutrients alone.
How long does Seamoss last?
Seamoss can last up to 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how you look after your jar of Seamoss. If you make sure that there is no water build-up in the lid or around your jar, your Seamoss will take longer to go off as it releases water. These little particles of moisture attract a bacteria, which will then make the Seamoss slowly start to go off. So if you keep your Seamoss in the coolest part of your fridge and wipe out all moisture, it will last you the full 3 weeks, maybe even longer. It's also amazing, it can be frozen.
How long can Seamoss be frozen for?
Seamoss can last up to 6 or 7 months in the freezer. Some suggest even a year. Brilliant.
What does Seamoss taste and smell like?
Seamoss barely has any taste. It's quite refreshing, kind of a seaside type of smell to it, but the taste is really subtle and hardly any taste to it unless you're flavoring it with something like spirulina or agave or honey or goji berry. Then it will take on the flavor of whatever you've mixed it with, but other than that, it's quite a fresh smell and a fresh taste.
How do you know when your Seamoss is gonna?
It's kind of a soury, fishy smell. You definitely know it's not a good moss.
Do you use Seamoss yourself and why?
Yes, I love Seamoss. I use it myself daily. I have felt the difference in my health having it daily. I use it to help me with my sickle cell anemia and to help my blood circulation, to help with my skin, hair and nail growth, and also to help with my children's allergies and their health too. And it's been amazing and we love it, and it's helped all of our healths amazingly.